time for an AMA on the cargo refactor? Shit, yes.
Hello YouTubers, this is noobifier. On the 8th of November 2022, CIG Jake posted a call for questions in the form of an AMA titled All About Cargo. The rules were very simple. Posts should be on topic and should be limited to a single question per post. Questions with the word when in them would be ignored, and we were asked to read the public roadmap before asking questions, as the answer might actually just be in there. The most upvoted questions rose to the top, and Dan Griffiths would make his way through the questions for 1 hour, shedding light on our concerns, and we begin with the most upvoted to the least. The question was asked about the external cargo boxes on the Prospector, Mole, and Raft, specifically what happens to the cargo if the ship is destroyed, and it makes sense that the boxes have a better chance of being attacked, and Jake took that question to a ship team member who said that once the mechanics for the detachable boxes is in place, the cargo will likely free itself and remain in the event of a total loss. It's good stuff. The question was asked what would be done to encourage players to board ships rather than just flat out kill them. We were told that in 3.18, there would be the idea of a soft death with a 70% chance that the cargo would survive a ship kill in certain conditions. They went on to say that 70% of the time, if the crew survives, the cargo is intact, and 30% of the time, when the ship explodes into a cargo piñata, there would be anywhere between 0 and 90% of the cargo scattered, with an average of 45% being planned. The question was asked about stacking cargo neatly for it to align to the grid, and the answer was that the cargo would snap into place and anything on the grid would show up at the trade kiosk for sale. And then there was a follow-up question, and the answer elaborated that the cargo could be rearranged to taste outside of an armistice zone with a hand tractor, and the clarification and distinction that cargo and FPS inventory items are not the same thing. The question was asked about the future commodity price changes, and they confirmed that for 3.18 prices would not change, as any work done now would have to be redone in the near future. The question was asked, would we be able to buy empty boxes to make inventory easier? And the answer was yes, and then there was an example of planned changes that would allow for this, but that it would not be part of 3.18. The question was asked if a player would be aware if they might be buying stolen goods from another person, and the answer was basically no, not unless they were told by the seller. And then we were reminded that the full price for items sold at NQA would be lower, and of course fencing items at Grim Hex was always a final option. The question was asked if a cargo box has a unique signature to help locate them, and the answer was that the container can be scanned, and they can be seen if they survive trauma of the explosion. The cargo will be color-coded for ease of identification. 1 SCU containers are here to stay for now, but they do plan to offer larger boxes in the future as an option. The only new commodity coming with 3.18 is RMC, which is the goop that you get from hull scraping, and of course that can be sold. Cargo timers are not planned for 3.18. More info on the new cargo missions was requested, and we were told to expect high-risk reward missions to go along with the basic cargo missions, and of course more variation is planned in the future. And that was the end of an hour. There were 357 questions posted, and I have the thread linked so you can go read what was asked and the discussion between the community members. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. My goal is to grow the channel, and I can't do that without the help of citizens like you. Please share, that helps a bunch. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.